I'm excited to share with you some of my favorite read-alouds. Reading with our children is so important. Not only does it create that bonding time, but it also is a great way for our kids to build their literacy skills. It helps them with their vocabulary, it helps them hearing the way the language is. So here's some of my favorite read-alouds. My first one's called Animally. This book talks about I love you, and it says I love you over and over. So it speaks about I love you hugely like a whale. I love you shyly like a quail. I love you cleverly like a fox. I love you powerfully like an ox. And kids love to hear I love you over and over. Nobody could hear that too many times. And one thing that's great about this book is the pages are all sewn in, so it's much more durable than a book that would have glued in pages. This is a great book to give for baby showers too. People have done baby showers where they use this and they have people all sign it as their baby book for the shower. Another great baby shower book, or just a book in general to read to kids, is called Cuddle Bear. It's again another book about love. And Cuddle Bear goes to the rescue of all the different animals who need help, who just need a hug and cuddles. So Cuddle Bear's always there for you. Do you need cuddles, cheer-up hugs, or snuggle times to share? Then Cuddle Bear is made for you, a hug you, happy bear. So he goes to help Panda who's tripped, and Penguin who's all alone, and gives Lion a hug because all the animals are afraid of him. And just a fun book about cuddles. Now, even though we all love our kids so much and cuddle with them, sometimes when they get a little older, they have these fears in their head. So the book Jonathan James and the What If Monster is a great book to help kids overcome their fears. Jonathan James is this little guy here. He's got a what if monster who follows him around all day long and fills his head with doubts and fears. What if I tumble? What if there's wind? What if you slip and your knee gets all skinned? So he has these fears throughout the day of joining friends in the pool or playing baseball or running a race until the very end where he decides, now wait just a minute, I have something to say after hearing what ifs all through the day. I hear all your worries, I hear all the claims, but what if you're wrong? Asked Jonathan James. And he decides to stand up to the what if monster and tries all these activities and says, what if they make me happy? And what if it is as much fun as I think it might be? It's a great one to gift also because it has a what if monster plush that you can get along with it. It's a really soft and cuddly little what if monster. Now, one other thing that's great with read-alouds is you can make funny, silly sounds that are really engaging for children. So one new book that we have is called Can I Join Your Club? This one is talking about Duck who wants to make new friends. So he tries to join a club, but unfortunately Duck can only quack. So he tries to join the Lion Club, but his application's denied because he can't roar. His application's denied from the Snake Club because he can't hiss. And it goes through different animals and he keeps getting denied until finally he decides to make his own club. And in his club, he decides he's going to let everyone in as long as they want to be in the club. So it talks about accepting people for who they are and just being friends with everyone. It's a great fun book with colorful illustrations on each page. Another fun one for animal sounds and for making fun sounds is Gobble Gobble Moo Tractor Book. This one, the animals all decide they're going to join in and jump on the tractor to try to make the sounds the tractor makes. They're so good at it that the farmer wakes up thinking somebody's stealing his tractor. It starts with Sheep. Sheep gets on the tractor and he decides that he can make the sound of the engine. Bah! And then Cat joins in. Brrr! And all the animals join in one by one until they're all on the tractor and it folds out into a fun 4-page foldout of all the different sounds that they're imitating of the tractor. Great fun sound-making read-alouds with fun, cute illustrations. Another one that I like with sounds is called Dan the Taxi Man. Dan the Taxi Man talks about him going and picking up the band as they're going into town for their performance. So it says, stop, here comes Maureen with her tambourine. Shake a shake a crash, shake a crash. And he picks them up one by one until at the end they all are joining in. So here comes Ace with his upright bass. Boom, 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 boom. Here's Claire with her rattly snare. Rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat, rat-a-tat-tat. So fun sounds and rhythms for children. Another fun one that kids join in with is called I'm a Dirty Dinosaur. I'm a Dirty Dinosaur has been illustrated using actual mud, so it adds a fun detail that other books may not have. So it says, I'm a dirty dinosaur with a dirty snout. I never wipe it clean. I just sniff and snuff about. Sniff, sniff, snuff, snuff, sniff and snuff about. Kids like joining in with the silly fun activities like shake, 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 shake about the place. And the illustrations are colorful. At the very end, he decides to have a wash. And my daughter likes to tell me each time, Mommy, he's gonna jump back in the mud again. She's right, he does. Another favorite in our house is called How Big is a Million? How Big is a Million is about a little penguin named Pipkin. Pipkin decides to go in search of a million of something. He first finds 10 yummy fish. Later on, he walks further and he finds 100 penguins. He keeps going in search of a million. He next finds 1,000 snowflakes. Finally, at the end, he returns home to his mommy and hasn't found a million of anything. She takes him outside and shows him up in the night sky there's 1,000,000 stars. So at the very back, there's this fold-out that's a giant poster that's bigger than a children's crib and has 1,000,000 stars on it. Another fun one that doesn't get mentioned often is called Busy Trucks on the Go. Now, kids love things that are noisy and big and loud, and trucks are usually a favorite. This one I really enjoy because it has a dad and a son that go on a journey. My daughter points every time and says, Daddy, Daddy, even though it doesn't look like her daddy. But it's a fun one about different trucks. So it says, here's a truck that's loud and big. Excavator loves to dig. Next is dump truck, large and strong. Watch him move that dirt along. So fun rhyming and rhythms in this one. And it has some of the favorite trucks of kids. For example, we got a fire engine in here. There's a trash truck in here. There's even a cement mixer. So fun book with all different trucks and rhyming. Now my last 3 books that I'm going to show you are all ones that have some different cutouts and flaps. Fun and interactive. First one's called Nibbles the Book Monster. So Nibbles likes to nibble books, and he escapes from his, and he keeps eating his way through others' books. So here you can see he's escaped. He's gone out of his book. He ate his way right through the page. There's a cute little cutout here. And your job is to find him and follow him through the story. He eats his way into Goldilocks, changing up the story. So Goldilocks goes to have porridge and, there's a monster! And he eats his way through the book. And then he goes through Little Red Riding Hood. And finally he eats his way into Jack and the Beanstalk. And finally the Golden Goose takes him back to his cage and closes him in. But don't take your eyes off of him because, what's that sound? He's nibbled his way out again. Great gift. You can get a Nibbles plush to go with it. Fun, fun book. Then there's The Curious Case of the Missing Mammoth. This is one of our newest ones. It's really similar to Nibbles in the way that it's got flaps and interactive activities and a matching plush to go with it. So there's little flaps here. This one's about a mammoth that goes missing. And so he goes through the museum and they're looking for the missing mammoth. So you've got these big page fold-outs. You've got fun flaps on each page. And one other thing that I really enjoy about this one is while it is a story that's just fun and silly, it also has facts because they're going through a museum. So you have these facts. So as a kid gets older, it's really fun to read the facts and find little details that you didn't know before. Finally, I'm going to show you a book called Beauty and the Beast. Now, this one's really popular lately because of the new movie being released. But Beauty and the Beast, I really love for the way that they've done these pages. So here, this gate, they've cut through the pages so you can see onto the next one. And here they've got a flap with beautiful cutouts again. So you can see it's cut out. And it's the classic story of Beauty and the Beast. My daughter always points to the beast and growls. And so you can see here until the very end where she falls in love with him. So those are some of my favorite read-alouds. Happy reading!